Oh boy, how can I die without pain? That's the whole issue. There's nothing left for me in life. And that's the truth. I don't need sympathy. Sympathy is always false-hearted. It's from people who want to boost their own ego, which applies to every religious person I ever met that uses that stuff from the Bible as if that helps somebody live outdoors in the woods like an animal. Humans just don't fare well in that outdoors, as I've been trying. So I'm in this little doorway to a place that once me and my father walked through. It's a little 5x5 place. It's real painful, but sleeping on concrete rather is painful. I never get any real sleep. And this is the second time it's happened. It's got me worried, which is one of those hideous white trash, dirty, mean, horrible male voices says, "God damn it." And I could mimic how he speaks, and I don't want to sound ugly. But I say the white trash because there's a certain character, and I wondered if he was going to throw something at me, rock, or maybe kick the umbrella in and stab me. Homeless people are often victimized by other homeless people. There's a video out in California not too long ago where this poor old man just waiting to die on the sidewalk. You see this other homeless, one of those white trash sorts, although he might have been Latin, which is unusual. Usually the Latins are above this kind of thing. And he throws flammable liquid on this old man and lights him on fire. Luckily they got that horrible person in jail, but the old man got third-degree burns all over his thing, and he's in a hospital, and if he does live, he'll suffer and wish he were dead. In fact, I can imagine being him in flames and thinking maybe I'll just die. That's how hard it is to kill oneself. Those of us who have general good health are hard to kill. So I've mentioned in another video there's heroin in this town. But then, oh my God, the people that deal it, they're going to immediately know I'm not the sort that knows what heroin is, and they'll sell me something fake and say, car grease or something, say, yeah, that's it. Just smoke it up, inject it. And I want to die without pain. And I know nobody on here is going to have the smarts to just give me advice. I've said it before, we need euthanasia. Cats and dogs get treated better than humans. And so this one spot I've been sleeping in, I have to worry if this guy's going to go nuts and attack me. And my best and dear friend in New York City isn't responding to my emails and my phone messages. My mother is in a city that's hours away, and she has a son that's nuts. He's a follower of that hideous Alex Jones and all the kind of idiotic thinking that goes with that crowd. The ones that got the Nazi Republicans in charge now. So he's using, like a lot of people use, the idiotic pandemic as a reason not to associate with me. There's clearly no real threat other than the political lies, the people behind these political lies, keeping the population uneducated and afraid. And it surprised me to see that all the governments throughout the world are working together on this notion of a pandemic. But it makes sense. People don't believe conspiracies are real, but if you look up the definition, all you need to be a conspiracy is more than one person working together to commit a crime. Obviously, there's a lot of that, but the notion of all the governments working together, well, it makes sense, because if they don't, it becomes harder for each government individually to control their population, control them by keeping them uneducated and afraid, and that keeps them thinking that they gotta rely on their government for thinking and just do their job for no money. Not even enough money to put a roof over your head. That was the case in my life all along. Every place I worked for, they didn't want to discuss what you can ever hope to get, and there was never enough money to even put a roof over my head. And now I'm thinking, how can I die and keep these videos shorter?